obviously, the run comes to an end today, but boy, what a season. And just like we were talking, you guys put a whole wrench into the plans to get here, and then you just get up here and continue to show that Mount Air softball is sustainable.
Absolutely, and that's the biggest thing I thought coming into this tournament was we showed that Mount Air softball was not just a 1-year, 2-year deal, that we've come back, and now we've got a bunch of young kids who are hungry to go do it again. I got a junior high team that was absolutely outstanding this year. They're going to be hungry to go do this, to be a part of this. So that's a big thing when you can kind of get that little break like we did last year. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get through I-35, then to resurrect that ghost and actually get that one, and then get back up here. No, the glass slipper didn't fit this year. It's okay. Didn't fit for a lot of teams. It's not how this tournament kind of set up for it. But super proud of my team. I told them I think there's only one of 2 or maybe 3 teams that are unranked that we made. So, I think it was us, maybe 1 in 4A, maybe 1 in 3A. I think that's it. So, very impressive that we did this.
It's 3 of the last 4 years you guys have made it to the state tournament. Obviously, a huge player involved in all of that is Addie Reynolds. She was on the mound tonight, in the circle. Just talk about her performance today and just her career as a whole.
She fought through it. That's what she's been doing for her career. She took a devastating injury sophomore to junior year, where she couldn't pitch for the longest time for us. She couldn't finish track. It was a really rough go for her, but yet same old Addie. She gets up in the morning and she just battles through it. She battled through this today. Wasn't her best day, wasn't our best day, but they battled, and that's all you can ask for, and that's what you want. And so her toughness, Halsey's, her voice and her inspiration has always been great. And Peyton Lambert is a girl who is going to be an absolutely terrific human being, because she wakes up every morning and she just grinds every day. There's no ups, there's no downs. She keeps her emotional level really well. She is going to be a fantastic person.
You got those 3 seniors, and each team that you've had has had some sort of decent senior leadership. You've had, and especially the 2 state tournament runs, had really good senior leadership. And now with these 3 graduating that have really been the ones to sustain success, how has the torch been passed?
It's been passed in a different way. I think you're right. When these girls saw those leaders of Caroline, Sam Stewart, even before that with Sarah Weinmiller, Alyssa Johnson on the regional final run, there was more of a, we're just so happy to kind of be here kind of feel to it. Where now it's more of an expectation, which is great, but that's a different set of rules, a different set of play. Those juniors are going to have that, and they're going to have to be able to work that around, where now, no, it's about competitive softball, and we can be here almost every year, which I think is outstanding.
Talk about this game today a little bit. You mentioned Addie fought through. Obviously, Van Meter kind of jumped on you guys early in that game, but you were able to answer there in the 3rd inning, the top of the 3rd, with some runs. Just talk about kind of what the mentality was and the message throughout maybe a game that it's hard to get up for in a consolation bracket.
Took Van Meter 2.5 hours to kill us. That's what we kept saying was just keep making it longer. It just finally let loose. But, some errors in the defense. And, we've had those errors before. We've had games like this before. You just hope you don't come up here and do that. But, that's part of the gap. That's part of the holes that you get, as any 1A team has. We just kept telling them to fight. And that's what these girls do. They fought it off and fought it off and fought it off and just kept making them finally have to take us.
You got a lot of people in this ball game today, a lot of different kids across the board.
Kind of more than I wanted to.
So get a lot of new faces on this stage. And even, you put Zoe in to throw in that final inning to get her some opportunity to throw on this stage moving forward. That's got to be a big key.
Oh, absolutely, because now you can say, I pitched at state, or I hit at state, or I played left field at state. That gets you at least a chance to not be so nervous when we do it again. And that's the next trick. Get back up here again. We're going to have a brand new group. It'll be a lot of new kids, but you'll have a few that have said, I've been here before.
This group is obviously special in that sense that, they've been able to get you once again and get that break from last year to this year. I guess what's different about this group from even the 2 years, and I know you kind of touched on it, the expectation is a little bit different, but what is it fundamentally about this group that's different?
Their resolve, their ability to fight through tough times. We took some really tough losses, and almost every day we'd come back to practice and they'd still be smiling, they'd still have the music going, they'd still be playing some of the terrible songs they play, but it just seemed like every day they'd come back with the same mentality, and that's different, because sometimes you have teams that can really drop off, and some teams that kind of go on really highs and really big lows. This group stayed mentally tough all year, and that's why I said when we got to the regional, this group was going to be a tough out because of that mental toughness.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you for coming up, guys. I appreciate it.